welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to go over a little bit more of the review of the Stabby Labs Fat PP knife. I've used it actually quite a bit. It's getting a little bit easier to open the more I use it, obviously, getting a little worn in, broken in. It's not as sharp as some knives come from the factory, but it's got a decent little blade on it. It's not too bad. Yeah, definitely not going to be used on any big projects, but again, it was a great conversation starter for some funny jokes and different things like that. We have a couple different items we're going to look at today. My M4 build, I was wanting to add some extra color, so I put some green and black paracord instead of the black bungee cord that came with the suppressor wrap. Just to kind of add some color to it. And I actually bought 100 foot of paracord. That's what I get for not paying attention. And I was wanting to incorporate some possibly into the key mod rail somehow, or kind of weave it in, tastefully in some other spots. I just quite haven't figured out how I want that. But one of the things we do have today, I do have, it's kind of a new product in a sense, not new to me, obviously, but it's another Lancer Tactical MIG Cap Mag. This one, I have one, but it is currently black and currently not working. So this one is green, and of course I got the green to go with the green and black paracord. And originally this was supposed to be for like a I forgot that was magnetized for a minute. It's supposed to be green for a St. Patrick's Day video that I was going to put up, but I just hadn't got the time and hadn't gotten around to it. But yeah, so this is kind of what I was going for a little bit. I'm eventually going to try to add some green bits here and there, charging handle and different things like that, mag release and selector switch, but just I want to do it tastefully. I don't want to go up and over the top and make it look too crazy. Now for the main part of today. So today we are going to be having a look at what is in this case here, which is actually a gun that I got out of my Airsoft GI mystery box. It's my Army Armament High Kappa 5.1 green gas. Got my extra rings, poison nerds in there. All right, so this one I did kind of a little bit of my own paint job on. I sanded the slide down. Actually, the slide, I kind of used hand tools and milled out part of the slide where it had slots in it on both sides. And I was really wanting to go with red, so I had a red, and then I actually had like an overlay color. It was like a metallic, sparkly red, and so a little shimmer. So I painted it red, and I put the kind of the metallic-y red over top of it and clear coated it and everything on the barrel, outer barrel. I sanded it down. The action on the Army Armament is super smooth. Never had a jam, never had an issue with it. It has been a really, really great gun. I have been wanting to upgrade it, and actually thinking about that pretty heavily, to something a little bit different. But I do like the paint style that I have on the slide. That's probably one of my favorite things. How I actually got the paint to kind of do that, I painted it, I think it was flat gunmetal is the color that, the gray color that's underneath. And so I painted it that originally, the whole slide. And then it's all on TikTok, of course. taken the Dawn dish soap and I just kind of strung it over top. Had the slide sitting up and let the dish soap kind of streak down the sides, and then I painted over that with the matte black. And whenever you let it dry, let the matte black dry for a while, and then just kind of spray it off and hose it off with a little bit of water, and then you get your design. So it actually, I think it turned out really cool. The only, I wouldn't really call it an upgrade. The only thing I've done differently on this was something that I saw, and it actually helped out quite a bit. So my barrel, whenever sitting here, had a little bit of play in it. I took a couple pieces of tape or a label. I think I used a blue label, but I folded them in and kind of doubled them up here, and so that way when this notch here is sitting in there, it gives my barrel a lot less play, so therefore increasing the accuracy a little bit. And again, it's been a great gun, been pretty accurate really. I have had no complaints. I would like to get a couple more magazines for it. I've got 2 of them, but I would definitely like to get some more. It's been a really great gun. Would definitely recommend it. I know Army Armament might be on the cheaper end of the spectrum for airsoft pistols, but again, it's definitely been great. And you could, if there's something you don't like about them, you could always upgrade them and modify them to any way you want. And when it comes to modifying your gun, my thoughts were, why buy something that's going to be $200 out of the box and then just replace every part on it, whenever you could buy something that's cheaper and might have certain parts that you don't like, and if you're going to upgrade them anyways, you could start there at those parts. But like I said, honestly, great gun. I have 0 complaints. It has 0 upgrades and it's performed flawlessly for me. The hand grip is extremely comfortable. The rear safety is nice. Mag release is easy to get to. I've got bigger hands, so I definitely like the 5.1 over the 4.3 for the high Kappas. But again, that's just my taste. The only thing I would change, I actually looked at different kits for that. It does not have a bottom rail for mounting things, and that's my big point for honestly wanting to get a different or upgraded pistol aside from this. I would like the different rail. It does have the threaded outer barrel, so you can put any kind of compensator or attachment that you would like, any kind of tracers or anything like that on the end. So I haven't done that because I like the less bulkiness of it, but I would like to have a laser pointer on the bottom, which I am currently unable to do due to no attachment rail for that. So all in all, it is a great gun, and I would recommend it to anybody that is looking to get a cheap good gun for a starter. So thank you for tuning in, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and join in next time because I got a couple more surprises coming up.